I'm Eddie Brock.
Hello, my name is Dr. Jaffna. I have a PhD in mathematics, and also I have 12 years experience in working as a college math professor and also head of the department, and also I have 20 some years experience in IT. So here I have some tips or some important information for the parents. Most of us, we don't give a lot of emphasis for homework, the kids working on the homework assignment. We always think, oh, this is not that important. And so what really happened is, so we don't emphasize with the kids because we the one at home, because the school, the teacher expect the parents to work with the kid. That means not really giving the answers or working out the problem for them, but making sure the kid bring the homework home and check, and the kids are working on it, making time for them, things like that. So that's something is a responsibility of the parent. So what really happened is, some of the kids, they don't even show the homework assignment to the parents. What they do, they just leave them somewhere in the locker room in the school or in their desk. Or maybe they bring in the school back and parent don't check, So nowadays the nice thing is, nowadays they have this blackboard. All the high school, they have in the internet, so the parent have access, so they can go and see what's going on in the class. They should be able to know there's a homework here or there's a project here, there. And from early childhood, because that's the time you have to catch them. Because if they develop this bad habit of skipping, homework assignment, it's going to be very hard to change after they they go to high school. At that stage, really hard. And so the early childhood, you need to watch them. You need to make sure they bring the homework assignment home and give them time to work on the homework assignment, making sure they complete all the assignment. If they need some help, what you could do is, don't do the problem for them. Maybe give them some problem similar to that, or maybe check their concept, make sure they understand the concept. Most of the time what really happened is, and I found a lot of kids having trouble in completing the assignment on time. They take forever. So it's like, let's say the teacher give a homework assignment and teacher expect the kids to spend maybe about 1 hour, maximum 1 hour. The kid may be sitting on the homework assignment for almost like 3-4 hours. The whole night kid will be sitting there. Basically what is happening here is, the kid didn't understand the concept in the school. So what they're going to do, they're going to go and read the book, or maybe they're going to go into online, find some YouTube videos. It's good, but they need to find the right video. They found the wrong video, and in the internet, when you go and do something and you end up going somewhere else, something else came, they get diverted to those other stuff, and so everything get in disarray. So make sure the kid understand the concept in school. So basically, parents can, if the parents have a ability to teach the kids, if they know the subject, and they should see whether the kids understand the concept. So what they can do is look at the textbook. Most of the school, they give a textbook to home. They have 2 copies, one at the school, another one at home. Yeah, some other good school they do. They have funding they give. But some of the school, what they do is, they have the book at school, in their desk. But there's another one like a electronic copy. It's online. So the parent can go and look at that book online with the kid, because I think kid has access to those books, the e-books. So making sure the kid, let's say if your kid is doing algebra, something like a factorization, factor by grouping or something, and so you can look at the book, and there's going to be like 4 or 5 examples worked out in the book, and ask the kids to give the problem to them. Don't let them go and look at the work and see whether they can do it on time. So like there are 4 problems, just give them the problem and ask them to work out. But it was already done in the class, so they should be able to do it quick. So see whether they really master those example problem. So because that's the first point you start with. Go and see whether they can do those, duplicate them, basically doing the same problem, not looking at the book. Just give them problem, they should be able to do it. And also now the main thing is the time. Let's say like so simple group factor by grouping, and the kid is going to take about half an hour for one simple problem. Yeah, it's a bad sign. So the kid should be able to finish that problem maybe in maximum 2-3 minutes. It shouldn't be more than that. So timing is one of the main factor you have to be watching. So make sure the kid can do stuff on time, because if the kid is taking too long, that means kid didn't understand the concept. So then the parents had to go and check whether they understand the concept, or talk to the teacher and see whether the kid can get some help from the teacher, or maybe if the parents are educated to teach, so you should be able to help the kids. So my main point is, if the kid didn't understand the concept, they're going to have trouble later on in their life. And like let's say you're doing simple like a 8th grade something algebra, that's going to come in their calculus, so they're going to be slow. And another thing is, main thing is, like I said, speed. They need to have the speed. If they don't have the speed, and some people say, oh, my kid understand the concept, that's good enough. No, that's not enough, because the speed is also a very important fact. They both built into each other, so very careful. Okay, so speed really matter, because it's a competitive world. They should be able to do things on time. So that's all I have for you. Thank you.